Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to our F1 2018 mod career mode. This is episode number 6 and it's the almighty Monaco which is next up. But as you can see, if we take a look at the R&D tree, our resource points are down, and that's because this part here failed, so I had to invest another like 450 into this, so it'll be here at the next race, which will be Canada, I believe. I was hoping to get it on the car here and then start on this here before we then start moving back down to aero, because you can see Mercedes and Ferrari starting to pull away a bit. But I mean, look at the performance gap between the top 3 and the rest of the grid. You can see just crazy, isn't it? And Williams dropping all the way down towards the back of the grid, which is just not good for them. But nonetheless, let's get into qualifying then here at Monaco. It could be a struggle. Make sure we got all the right engine parts strapped on. I believe we do. Will we get a penalty? There's no penalty for this, but I mean, it's all about track position. That internal combustion engine, do we want it to blow up? Is it a bit of a risk? Might need a bit more of an energy store, so we'll go for that. Whack that on. Everything else looks okay, so let's get into quali. Hopefully it's dry, which it is, and then hopefully it's a dry race, because I haven't actually checked that. So probably going to be quiet during this quali lap. We're already dropping positions. Right, come on. Struggling with traction, struggling to put the power down here at Monaco. We're in P6, so not too bad. Oh, we messed that up. A treat. Oh, we've brushed off the wall there. That's not what we want. Come on. Oh. So, P6, not fantastic. I was thinking over that lap, maybe we need to start upgrading aero sooner than I've planned. Because we're starting to lose that aero advantage we've had since the start of the season over our rivals, although they've ridden there or thereabouts. But if we could just upgrade the aero package, I think that might help us out a lot. I think we're lacking in the rear downforce. I'm noting that we're getting a lot of slip from the rear tyres, but I think rear downforce is what we're going to need to do just to help us with traction.
Best to stay out of trouble.
Right, so our engineer's warning us that it's going to be crazy into the turn number 1, so it might be worth an undercut strategy here to try and get some track position, but that means we could actually lose out on track position if you get stuck behind some back markers. But anyway, let's get into Monaco. Our second Monaco Grand Prix on this game. Our first is Red Bull. We've got a fantastic start there. Got to be optimistic. Up into turn number 1. And that's it, we're past Vettel. We're up into the 3rd position. It's podium position here. Oh, safety car deployed. No point pitting here. So what happened then? Let's see what we're able to do at this restart. Right, let's go, they've bolted. Oh, we went wide through the final corner. Like I say, struggling for that rear traction. Gonna see if we can get some more rear downforce on the car. And oh, bit deep there. It's gonna allow Vettel onto the back of us. He's not going anywhere. Oh. Oh, we're in deep there. That's not good. trying to follow him behind Hamilton. It's very hard to concentrate around here, especially while talking, so if I'm quiet during this, I do apologise. Just try and convey my thoughts while we go racing here, but we're struggling to keep up with the Mercedes, and I can confirm we've definitely lost our aero advantage we had at the start of the season, partly due to the R&D path I've chosen to follow, which has been purely focused on engine, but there have been delays in that, and we've run deep there. Oh, straighten it up, get away with it though. Right,
we're considering switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A?
what's the alternate strategy?
Copy.
So they want to pit a bit earlier. I'm going to agree to that. Maybe they're getting good feedback from Daniel on the super softs. He is our teammate, but we do have
The car in front is 2.0 seconds.
have Vettel all over the back of us, so I don't really want to lose any advantage we might have. Don't want to lose any track position, so I might just pit when everyone else pits. I mean, you can definitely tell the Ferrari's got a good downforce. He's glued to the back of us here. Come on. Feed it through there. We do have gearbox problems. Not problems, it's just looking a bit worn, so you need to keep an eye on that. Pretty decent through there. Vettel couldn't keep up. We took a nice line through there. Oh, very close to the wall there. 113.5 from Bottas. 115.1. So we messed that up. Keep it in, Rich. We've got plenty of the fuel, which we started the race on. Left, running deep. Really struggling on these ultra softs, but we can't be struggling that much because behind Vettel there isn't anyone. So we are pulling away. Just Vettel wants to pull away a bit quicker than we do, clearly. So this is a prime example of pure aero track, which is where we should have done. Well, we should have done well, really. Yeah, slowly. But, oh, bounce off the wall, man. Whoa, sparks are flying. What's happening behind? So, Vettel, I think he's lost part of his front wing, which could be our fault. But he's sticking his nose where he shouldn't. He's gonna get it chopped off. But Grosjean's catching up. We really don't have any pace here. No pace. It could be down to a lack of confidence as well. But we've got track position, which is important. Vettel's probably going to have to pit here. So we're in the pits now. Hamilton's being held up a treat, and oh, we almost got out ahead of him. Come on. Yes, yes, yes. Right. That pit stop has gone horrendous for Hamilton. So that's going to give us a chance in this race. We might have a second draw. Second chance. Oh, our teammates jumped us. Oh my god, look at this. Look how tight this is. Side by side with Magnussen. Not what we want. Contact already. I want that outside line, bro. Whoa. Do it around the outside, though. It's Hamilton ahead of Ricciardo. And there Leclerc is. But there is traffic here. Well, we're up behind Alonso. That is one car I can confirm we will get ahead of. Hurry up and pit. Ricciardo's already pitted though. Here's Raikkonen in the pits. We've lost out to Raikkonen, I think. Yes, we have. Partly because of being stuck behind Alonso in that new McLaren livery has got up the inside there. Give him room, he's pushing us. He ain't giving up on that. Oh, come on. That was a bit tight through there. We managed to do it. Right. We've lost a bit of time to Kimi. But I don't mean we can't get it back. On these super soft tyres, I'm feeling a bit refreshed now. Gained a lot through that. Ooh, I did not think he would give. Oh, side by side for the final corner. Wow. That is mad. Up the inside maybe. It's the only opportunity we've got to get. Oh, squish. No. Oh, let's take a replay. But, oh, he got a bit hairy there into turn number 1. Oh, there just wasn't room. Wasn't room for him up the outside. But he committed and he's managed to hold on to the position. You can see there at the side of the Red Bull. Paint's been scraped off. No damage other than that. Oh, lost a bit of time down there. Oh, push him, Raikkonen. What's Kimi doing? He's taking an odd line through that. Oh! Oh! Let's take a replay of that, because that, I'm not sure. Kimi should have really backed out of that. If you take a look at there. Took an odd line through there. We get alongside him. Oh, no, line's just crossed. Oh, look at that through there. Someone lost a bit of their wing, and it was a Ferrari. So we haven't lost any of our wings, so we're okay. But let's carry on. We are now ahead of him, and we just got our teammate ahead of us. Now, the question is, will Ricciardo pit again? Will Ricciardo pit again? Oh, he's going so slow. Oh, real load of understeer through that. Bit more through that. Oh, come on, Daniel Ricciardo. Oh, he's pitted. What is he doing? He's pitted on the last lap of the race. What is he doing? What a madman. Wow. I was looking forward to a real little ding-dong battle there. Alonso could get 4th place here. I'll go whack it in lean. Save the engine. Oh, Ricciardo, he'd used both sets of tyres as well. What is he doing? He's fucked us right over in the constructors, actually. Right, so coming around then to take the checker flag, we're going to finish off the podium position. You can see the Mercedes absolutely dominated that race. But in the end, a good podium position for Red Bull at Monaco. Again, we seem to be best of the rest. We're actually beating Ferrari, being best of the rest, which is pretty good. They struggle with reliability, although we did get into a bit of a battle with them. Damage was taken, but nonetheless, that is the Monaco Grand Prix. Let's see how like the race results and standings are, but you can see Bottas winning.
Without a doubt, the safety car changed everything today. The key to their success was keeping calm and reacting to the situation quickly. We've seen teams in the past throw away wins because they were too hesitant, but here they were decisive, and that's allowed them to take the advantage.
So as I say that, we can see the drivers coming out now to collect their trophies.
Right, so if we take a look at the race results, it's pretty interesting after us. It's got Vettel in 4th. How did Vettel get 4th? I thought that was Alonso. What? I thought Alonso was in 4th. Oh, we had a penalty. We had time penalty. Oh, that is really unfortunate. He could have got a nice 12 points for McLaren. It just wasn't meant to be. But Brendan Hartley in 5th for Toro Rosso. That's a proved result. Sirotkin for Williams 6th. They need that for their constructors battle. They should jump up through the grid order now. Toro Rosso in another Toro Rosso in the points. So that's pretty good. Where is Perez? Because he was doing pretty good at the start of the season. Where is Perez? Force India of Ocon. Oh, there he is, 17th place. Ferrari outside the points. McLaren, Williams. Wow. Daniel Ricciardo as well. Got 3 time penalties. So, again, Bottas wins and extends his lead. Daniel Ricciardo's dropping, which is not good. Anyone else jumping up? Williams jumping up. Take a look at constructors. Yes, McLaren dropping down behind Williams now. It could have been McLaren in 4th if Fernando didn't get those time penalties. Toro Rosso jumping up after a good result as well. But again, we're still in 2nd, keeping Ferrari at bay. But let's get back to the paddock. Right then, so that's going to do it for Monaco. We don't have enough. Well, we got to wait for the next part on the engine to hopefully be finalised for the next episode. But hopefully next time out we can do some more engine upgrades and then move on to the aero. But if we go into here, actually, we need to replace these. And we're going to probably need to replace the gearbox as well. I mean, how are all these looking? These are looking fine. Fine. If we go into the gearbox, will we get a penalty? There is no penalty for this action. Right. So we've got the gearbox going. So that's going to do it for this episode. If you did enjoy, remember to give it a like, comment and subscribe for more. Make sure you do also follow me on Twitter, Twitch and Instagram. So we will see you in the next one.